previous lesson, we discussed about lists and we were able to implement different types of lists, from ordered lists to unordered lists to definition lists to nested lists. So in this lesson, we are going to look at images and multimedia. At some point, a client may tell you, I want my pages, or I want my page to have a picture, or you want it to have audio, or you want it to have some video files, or you want to embed some YouTube videos. So in this lesson, ensure that your computer has internet connection, especially when you come to the multimedia part. So let's create a new HTML file and call it, I can call it images multimedia. Press enter. So the title will call these images and multimedia, and I press enter. So the first thing we are going to look at is pictures. So I'll create a H2 that is underlined. So I'll type here images. So the first thing that you need to do before you add a picture to your page, you need to have our pictures stored in the pictures folder. So what you do, create a new folder. So right click on your project, select new directory. So the directory name, we call it images. You press enter. So in this images folder, that's where we'll have our pictures. So I can minimize my pages a little bit. I can see some photos in my desktop. So I'll just pick one of them. I can just pick two. Select like those two. Right click, copy. I go to my project, and then I'll right click on this images folder again and paste. So I click OK. So if I expand my images folder, you will see that we have these two pictures. So if I want to rename my photos, what you do, select your picture, right click it, you choose refactor, rename. So you're going to get that. Maybe I can call this pick one. You press enter. Leave the extension .jpg, don't delete it, otherwise your picture will be corrupted. Press enter. So you can see the picture has been renamed. I'll do the same on the other picture. Right click, refactor, rename. So I can call this pick 2. Press enter. So to add my pictures, we are going to use the img element. So type img, press tab, it will give you src. Src is an attribute that stands for source, that enables you to specify the image file name and its path. So I'll start with the path, which is images, and then / the name of my file. I'll just type letter P. You will see pick 1. I just come and hit enter. Alt, this is alternative text. You can type anything you want. Like for my case, I can type image 1. So it's a new file, so I'll just run it. So you can see your picture appears here. So you notice that my picture is big. So if you want to resize it, we are going to use two more attributes, namely width and height. So we'll specify the width and height in pixels. So I'll say width. You maybe use a width of 500 and height 300. So if I come to my page here and refresh, you can see that my picture will be a bit smaller. I can add another picture, so using the same element. So I'll just click at the end here. I control D because I want to retain these attributes. So what I'll just change is the picture name because the path is the same. So I'll just type letter P. So we'll have pick 2. So this one I can change the alt maybe to image 2. So if I refresh again, you will see your pictures appearing there. So if you want to space these two pictures, we'll use the NBSP. You remember the non-breaking space? We can use that so that we can provide some spacing so that the pictures don't look too close to one another. So I can refresh that. So there we are. So that is how you add your pictures in your web page. So first of all, ensure that you place your pictures in a folder, in a directory. Then now you follow the path. So that's how you add images. Now the next thing that you're going to look at is audio. So after that image, maybe you can create a H2. We type greater than sign U. So we can type audio. So that's now the multimedia part. So if you want, let's say, your page to have an icon, an item that will enable you to play music, use the audio element. So let's start by creating a folder. Right click on your project, new directory. So let's call it audio. We press enter. So I'm going to look for an MP3 file. I can use an MP3 file so that we can play our audio. So maybe I can hit my downloads. I believe I have there's some music in this. There's some music. Yes, so there's an MP3 file here. So I'll take this, I right click, copy. I go to my PHP storm. In my audio folder, you right click and paste. So this one, instead of using that long name, we can maybe call it audio 1 or any other name of your choice. So you click OK. So to add audio to our file, we use the audio element, then you tab. So the source, that will be audio / the name of your audio file. I call it audio1.mp3. And then to ensure that it displays the play and the pause button, we add another attribute called controls. So if I come to my page and refresh, you will see your audio is here. So if you try playing, then it will play your audio file if your computer has got sound. So you can close that. So the next thing you're going to look at is video. Let's say, for example, you want us to add some video, some offline video in our page. So I can type H2 greater than sign U. So I'll type here video. So below this H2, I'm going to create another folder again. Right click, new directory. I call it video. Press enter. So I can pick an MP4 file. I can pick an MP4 file, any MP4 file of your choice. You can pick any MP4 file of your choice. Maybe I can pick maybe one of my videos as an example. I can pick one of my MP4 files. Maybe I can pick like these maybe overview topics. I can pick something like this. Right click and then I say copy. I come to my PHP storm. I go to my video folder, right click and paste. So let's say we can call this video 1. Ensure that you use smaller names so that it can be easy for you to trace the name of your file. So press enter. So if I expand my video, you will see your video file. So to add your video, we use the video element, then you tab. So the source, now this will be video / video1.mp4. Then we'll add the controls so that it displays the play button. So if I come to my page and refresh, then it will display my video. You'll notice that this video is a bit big. I can play it. Notice that the video is a bit big, so we can resize the video. After controls, we can maybe set the width, we can make it fit, so we can use 100% if you want it to fit the whole screen widthwise. And height, maybe you can set the height to something like 400. So if I come here and refresh my page, now my video should fit automatically. My video should fit automatically on the entire width. I can increase this height. Maybe I can increase this to something like 600. So if we refresh, the height will be increased, but now it will retain the same. It will retain the same size. So that is how you add the video, offline video files in your page. Now our last part of images and multimedia, it will be now embedding online videos like YouTube. How do you embed like YouTube videos into your page directly? Maybe you can create H2, I say greater than sign new. So here we can say embedding online videos. So what we'll do, we can visit a page. We can open a new tab here. I can go to youtube.com. So it will open the YouTube page. It will open the YouTube page, so you can pick any video of your choice. Maybe I can pick like this Conan. Conan is a very funny guy. He's a comedian in the US, a very funny character. So we're going to skip these ads. So here we are. So if you want now to get the code for this, just hit share and then you move to embed. So it is going to give you this iframe code. So click on that iframe. So once you've selected it, you copy, Control C, go back to your code and paste it as is. Don't change anything. So if I come here, I go to my tab and refresh my page, I scroll down, then you'll be able to see this YouTube video. You can see it has got a YouTube icon, it has got some YouTube settings and so on. So the advantages of the online video is that, or the online audio, the online video is that the videos are played directly from a YouTube server. They are played directly from a remote server. The only disadvantage is that they require internet connection to run. Otherwise, for the audio and the video, the offline audio and the offline video, the advantage is that they reside in the project, so they'll load faster in your page, but they'll be slower when it comes to loading your website, because your website will have occupied a lot of space, so it will make your pages to be too slow while loading. So if you don't have good internet, then your website, if it's online, then it will take too much time to load. Otherwise, this lesson covers the images and the multimedia. This is one powerful feature that HTML5 supports, multimedia support. Actually, before we are using HTML5, we used to there was a lot of process involved when adding audio and video onto our page. But with HTML5, we just use the elements and the videos are placed. The videos and the audio are placed directly in the browser. Otherwise, thank you very much and see you in our next lesson.